Are we all good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's get started. So, it's been a little while, so I will just do the recap myself. Unless there's someone that would like to do it for a free extra starting hero point. If you think you can do it, I'll let you try. If not, I will just do it.
We venture out into the woods. We finally got the clothes that we need to survive the cold and stuff. And then we found this really hot ice troll guy. And we fought him for a bit. Well, first we flirted with him. And then he tried to eat Onslaught in like what I thought was a very cool way, but it turned out to be in a very uncool way, and it wasn't consensual and stuff. So we got into combat. He sort of split me in half. But like, again, not in the fun way. So we just kept fighting. And then eventually started to run. And then, we managed to talk him down into not running and stuff, because we probably would have killed him if he kept running. But I don't want to do that because, redemption's important and stuff. And then, we made a deal to get him dinner, and in exchange, he would guide us to the nearest civilization, which we both did, and that was cool. And I call him Azure now. We're friends, he just doesn't know it yet. And then we stayed the night in the woods because we realized that we looked kind of unusual, and if we walked towards the gate, we would be, probably turned away. And then some lady came up, and she was really, really, really nice to Sharp. But then, Wayfinder got a little bit suspicious and said, maybe we shouldn't go with them. They might be abandoned. And we said, okay. So we slept in the cold. And then hopefully, when we wake up today, we'll walk towards civilization and actually have a nice, warm place to sleep. Oh yeah, also the stars don't match. We're not in Kansas anymore. There isn't even a North Star anymore.
The fuck is a Kansas?
I don't know. I think it's a restaurant. Anyway, that's my summary.
I think they're a musical band.
Okay, so Christy, you will start with 2 hero points as opposed to everyone's 1.
Huggies.
She's gonna need it. She goes down a lot.
I do go down a lot. But not in the fun way.
Very well. You all awake in the morning. It is bitterly cold, but the morning rays of the sun peek through into the building that you all reside within. The goblins are curled up in a corner, all amongst themselves in a little cuddle puddle, fast asleep as you all awake. What do you do?
I stretch. I put on my armor. And I wait for everyone else to wake up.
Everyone else is awake.
Wayfinder have been awake.
Are we going to the town now?
I think so.
Yes.
Good. It is cold as heck out here.
Language.
I'm sorry for my outburst.
What the heck? What's that?
Why did you teach them heck?
I wake up the goblins.
Okay, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wakey, wakey. I know you don't like the cold. We're going to somewhere warm, I think. I hope. You want me to carry you? You want uppies?
They sort of roll over, and then they like start kind of gently kicking the other ones as they all kind of get up, rub their eyes, shivering.
I prepare my attack action to wake them up.
Well, as they're woken up, I do not think that is necessary.
No.
Very well. I don't like fuss or touch them too much unless they like start falling over or anything like that. And
No,
I just help them get ready.
They proceed to turn into little ducklings following you around, Bellica.
Yes, my babies.
God.
My babies.
They're all gonna die.
No.
This
They're gonna
always
grow
happens.
big and strong.
This always happens.
No.
Okay.
No.
I guess we go to the town.
Town time, town time.
Town time.
Great time.
Downtime.
TT.
All right.
TTT, trouble in
Terrorist
town
town?
time? Trouble in town time?
Trouble in town town? Trouble in two town?
Trouble in town time.
Big trouble, little townio.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, as you all leave the ruins and head towards the walled town, you come up to the gate, which is now open with. Hold on.
Hey, wait, my javelins weren't using my strength modifier.
Is that why you were missing?
They were trying to use my dex. Wait, how do I fix that?
I have no idea.
It has the throne thing, so I should be able to use my strength, but it's not letting me.
That's because Throne is a dex. I was pretty sure.
Yeah, but it has the throne feature, which says a thrown weapon adds your strength modifier to damage.
Damage.
Wait a minute.
Yes. Ranged weapons are dexterity based.
What the fuck?
It's almost like you have to aim them instead of throwing them really hard.
Yeah, that's weird. Anyways, so
like this
you
game
all you all approach the gate and oh, how silly of me! I forgot to put your tokens on the map.
Why the hell should I have to aim?
You won't be able to see anything if you don't have tokens on the map.
Pisses me off.
Goblins will not have tokens. Goblins are assumed to be following you.
They're gonna get killed by the locals.
And after you walk in through the gates, you are immediately met by a human-looking woman in chainmail with braided blonde hair, piercing green eyes, holding a spear, standing in front of all of you. State your business in the town of Lily. And she just starts staring at all of you.
She waves friendly like.
Troll hunting.
Huh?
I Are you the Onslaught?
What?
Ah,
Onslaught stands up straighter.
wait, you know him?
And she starts beaming. Are you the Onslaught?
He looks really confused for a second, and then
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, that's
and then a
him.
nod. Yeah.
That's what he's called.
I can't believe it. Your sidekick was here not too long ago.
Onslaught can't believe it either. What the fuck?
Your sidekick was here?
Onslaught nods like he knows.
Merrick and Underhill told us about your adventures together.
Yes.
Your renown knows no bounds, it would seem.
Wait, is that the guy that was here before?
Is it true you really slayed a dragon with your own bare hands?
He looks at his hands.
He gives a bit of a nod. Well, they might have made it sound a little more dramatic than it was.
He said that you two got separated. He left about a week ago with someone else.
He still took that silver.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah. Still took that silver.
Oh, he took silver?
Yes.
He said he was collecting money to help fund your next grand adventure.
Poker face. He says nothing. He just looks at Velika.
That makes complete sense. No wonder he was so quick to move on ahead, Onslaught. He needed to prepare this village for your magnificence.
We've been in need of a great warrior. We have some issues. If you would be willing to help us before you depart, we would be honored.
Oh no. He crosses his arms and gives Yes, I suppose I could offer my services. And he very pointedly gives little glances at the other members of the party to see their own.
Just nods encouragingly.
Soul just looks amused.
So,
Before he doesn't give a reaction, he's just staring at you.
Onslaught, I need a deception check.
Fucking god. Deception check for what?
Just
Being
persuasion
cool?
from me because I genuinely believe he's that amazing.
You know, that is a very good argument.
I actually do, because I'm stupid.
Can I help with this? Because I'm
And you
also
know,
amazed.
I suppose Onslaught has not lied at all. He has said that things may have been
Exaggerated.
exaggerated.
A little exaggerated.
So, you know, I will let Velika roll persuasion.
Oh my god.
I want you to roll high, but part of me wants you to roll really low.
Hold on. No. Hero point.
Oh.
Oh god, I'm still sucking 5e speak. Oh, I need to break that.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways.
Diplomacy.
Yeah. Look, when you run two different D20 games.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways,
I get you.
their eyes sparkle, lighting up. I have to show you. Come, please, come. I have to introduce you to everyone.
Oh no.
As they start moving through the street,
How could this have happened to me?
and you see people walking by. And as you're walking by, you actually notice something very peculiar.
Okay.
Through the windows, as you guys are walking by, you actually see humanoids that are short in stature, broad like what you would consider a dwarf, but they're anthropomorphic rams. They're walking around with ram heads, and horns and huge beards hanging down from their chins.
Onslaught
Wait.
silently thanks the fact that he did not ask for the Wendigo horned helmet. would have been bad form. Just
Oh boy.
And as you walk by, you see a dwarven woman wearing full plate armor with a spear, and they look to Onslaught,
oh fuck.
and their eyes light up
Fuck.
as they walk up to each other. Astrid, this is Onslaught! Wait, really? And they just look at each other, and they just smile, and they look at you, and they just kind of... They start giving you the eyes.
Oh,
They're swooning.
the gold
This-
plate was a giveaway.
This is probably a bad idea. But my character wouldn't think about this consequence before she does it, because she wouldn't possibly comprehend that there could be places with little or no magic. So I cast Dancing Lights to make like a halo effect behind his head, and like a sort of like spotlight to just exude his magnificence even more.
Oh,
Do you see how the sun just catches behind his hair?
he strikes a pose?
I make it shine brighter.
Ah!
Bella goes too. She's just like, oh.
Why
This
are
is
you
so-
crazy.
He doesn't have performance or diplomacy or anything. I don't know how this is happening. This is why he had a hype man.
Your hype man is now Velica.
Okay.
Except I
Okay.
believe it.
Fuck.
I don't need deception if I believe the bullshit.
Fair.
Please, Great Onslaught, here, in here. And she will walk open to the door as Astrid just watches you go longingly.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
As you open the door, you are blasted with warmth and the smell of freshly baked bread, ale, and stew.
I smell wet goat too, just in case.
You do see a number of goatmen here, along with a goatman standing behind the counter. He has glasses. He is a lot less muscular than the others, but he is by no means skinny or unfit. And he waves a hearty hello. Hello! Welcome! Please, come in! Oh my goodness. Is this... And Ava nods.
No. No.
The Great Onslaught has welcomed us! Mark Unterhill told us of your arrival. Please, come in. The drinks are on the house today. And the entire place turns into an uproar as everyone raises their flagons and cheers, Onslaught! Onslaught!
Onslaught.
I start
Onslaught.
barking in time.
Sol has a very bemused smile and just goes, onslaught.
Also, Kel, what the fuck? The bartender is so cute.
Okay. Okay, alright, great. So, Onslaught is going to do the thing where he looks intimidating and keeps walking through.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Very good. I look very intimidate, ?
Make sure that your intimidation is using your strength. There
Ooh.
you go.
As you walk, people give you a respectful berth. They will nod their heads to you. They won't even look you in the eye. They just give a nod and look away as you walk up to the counter.
Right.
And the barkeep is already filling a mug and sliding it across the counter to you.
Oh
Kita
dear.
Kita.
I guess I'll take it and then give it a sniff.
It smells strong. It reeks of alcohol.
Ah, yes, great.
It burns your nostrils as you inhale.
Oh shit, okay. A measured sip. So as to not give away.
A measured sip, you say.
Yeah, a measured sip.
I need a constitution. Not a
Fortitude.
constitution. Fortitude. I keep doing this.
Played
Or-
5e, right?
How did
Yeah, I guess. So it's
Oh,
going to
okay,
be
I
on
got
the. Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
You got.
Zero
You,
point.
no, hold on. I want to tell you guys. So alcohol, when you fail the thing does not. I'll post it real quick because it's one of those things where I said I want you guys to have informed decisions. So I will just briefly post it in here. So how do I post it to the import? Sure, alcohol.
it's not a crit fail unless it's 10 above or 10 below.
Yes, that is correct. However, you would still fail, but the only thing that happens because you failed in within 10 minutes, you will get +1 to saving throws against fear for 10 minutes.
Wait, that's
Okay.
That's
Yes.
what happens when you're drunk?
Well, no, there's multiple stages, but the first stage is
Only a benefit?
no.
Oh.
The first stage is a benefit. It gets worse as it goes.
Oh.
It's Deep Rock Galactic. Being drunk is good, but not too drunk.
Yes.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
So
Might be
really
good
lovers.
for you then.
onslaught.
Mm-hmm.
As you sip this, it feels as if it's stripping the flesh from your throat as it goes down your gullet. The minute it hits there, you've been living on survival rations for a while now. It hits your gut, and you just feel warmth flow throughout your entire body.
Ah,
And you
yes.
start to feel a little bit more, yeah.
I did kill that dragon, didn't I?
Gaslight yourself. Let's go.
Gaslight, gatekeep, onslaught.
Who actually knows what happened to that dragon? Maybe it was like a very small one.
Just kill the wealth right out of the egg.
Yeah.
Like just like a little lizard.
It was a
Okay, guys,
dragon.
lock it up.
Okay, alright.
Oh,
How long do you intend on staying?
Onslaught gives a look back at Velica and sorry, is it Pathfinder? Question mark?
Wayfinder.
Wayfinder.
Wayfinder. I get it mixed because of the names.
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so he looks back at those two, and then he looks forward, and he's like, "We plan on staying for a time to go hunting."
Really? We have plenty that needs taken care of out here around the town of Lily. I'm sure if you spoke to Ludwig, he would be more than happy to direct you into some good spots. If you didn't know about them already, of course, which I'm sure you did, being someone like yourself.
It would be good to hear it firsthand from a local.
Yes, of course. I will. Ludwig runs the general store next door to here. However, I do not have any rooms, but I believe Ludwig would most definitely be able to assist you with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Aye.
Yes.
Can I get you any food?
Onslaught's going to hand the beverage that he just took a sip from to Velica.
Oh, she will gladly take a sip.
Okay. And then Onslaught doesn't. Actually, you know what?
The Constitution, not Fortitude. Damn it! You fail. Velica, you feel the same, like, feeling of your flesh being stripped from your throat as it travels down, burning until it hits your gut, and you feel that warmth just flow through you.
I'm surprised. Wow, that actually hurts going down. You really are strong, Onslaught.
Doggy just sniff and then scrunkle face.
She offers to. She offers to. Soul.
So dumb.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, he'll He'll take a sip, and he doesn't immediately recoil, and he'll take like a sip.
Fortitude, please.
Very well.
Oh my god.
So you feel the same burning, and as it hits your gut, you feel the warmth spread throughout your body, but you don't feel that social lubrication that would normally be associated with that.
A little bit burny, but not that bad.
Oh wow, you have experience with this stuff?
I wouldn't expect anything less from the companions of Onslaught.
She smiles a bit. Onslaught is far more experienced than I am. I'm truly honored to be around him.
Onslaught's just having this like inner thing where he's like, "The fuck? I don't. You know what? Do they count as companions at this point?" Okay. They did ask about food, so he's going to motion that and go. It looks like we do need a meal after traveling for so long.
Of course. And you actually see everyone at this table back here stand up and quickly move to a different table. It seems the table just opened. Please have a seat. I'll get your food right away.
Yeah.
And as you roll,
just
She
shake.
pulls out the seat. Oh, that works too. That works too. You can.
Oh, sorry.
You got to be at the
Sorry.
head.
My food just arrived. I need a minute. Like,
that's fine. That's fine.
Weird timing.
We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going for now. So,
Wayfinder's just shaking his head while he sits down.
and
Robert. No.
The chair kind of groans as Robert sits down.
you can see that the goat man is quickly filling bowls, placing them on a serving tray with bread, along with flagons of normal, what looks to be normal alcohol this time, as he will quickly make his way over, setting down the food in front of each of you.
She just
Please, and enjoy yourselves. If you need anything, let me know. It is on the house. Please. And he'll bow and then quickly move backwards, almost tripping over and falling on his butt. But he catches himself, turns around, and goes back to his spot at the counter.
This is the biggest smile that Velica has ever had in a long time.
You're too kind,
so
sir.
nice.
He's
You
really
know,
cute.
I would probably inform them that ET, but it's that's idea.
It's fine. She says as she looks over to all the little goblin companions that are now happily getting their fill as well.
They are very happy. They are like dunking their whole ass piece of bread into the stew and just shoving it in their mouth.
She glances over at Wayfinder and just takes the plate and just looks and just is this okay?
No, you're fine.
Okay, and then she just gives everyone just a little bit of extra by spreading out his plate and bowl evenly. She happily chows down. So, how does this food compare to the other place that we were eating at before?
So, are you referring to the back alley inn or the other places?
The back alley inn.
So, this food is nowhere near as good as back alley inn, but it is still good. You can tell that this man or whoever made this dish is a very good home cook. They love to cook. It was made with love, but it is not on the tier of the back alley.
It's not like a chef versus.
I
But we've been eating just unmarinated
Yeah, I was about
meat
to say
for a
this.
while, so honestly,
yeah.
fucking delicious. Bone apple teeth.
I was about to say freaking we've been eating rations for like a week. So everyone's probably fucking god tier food right now.
Onslaught,
Dog.
Onslaught's mouth is too full to talk. Yeah.
Dog is eating like a dog.
Good dog.
While you all are enjoying your meals, the room is much more livelier than when you came in. People are talking, whispering, shouting, cheering, drinking. All the while, you always have eyes on your table, watching all of you.
Ordinarily, Velika might have been perturbed, but instead, she mutters, "This is exactly like what I've read in books. I'm actually sitting across a hero. This is
Poker
so
face.
cool."
Poker face. Onslaught invokes the fifth.
And when you all look around, you can actually see through the window that Ava and Astrid are peering through the windows, just gazing at Onslaught.
This is when one white little lie just spirals out of control.
I just want to point out, I have never been in a campaign where something like this actually happens. Even though it is technically sort of, but also not really a deception. Usually, this sort of attention is on the charismatic person in the party. This is so delicious in ways that I just can't. I love this. I love this so much.
Onslaught is not popular for his charisma. He is popular because of what he supposedly has done.
What do you mean? Of course he's done it.
Of course, naturally.
He's Onslaught. He can do anything.
Yeah, probably.
Wayfinder is contemplating the intelligence of his companions.
Soul's just like quietly eating his meal with like proper etiquette and just smiling to himself.
Wayfinder is taking out his notebook and is currently scribbling and writing.
Hey, Velika. What's a dragon?
A dragon is a fire-breathing lizard of legend. It's a legendary creature known for causing devastation across entire cities, sometimes continents. They live usually in mountains with caves and stuff, and they talk, and they're pretty sexy too, but ultimately, usually, they cause a lot of terror. So to take one down is literally like the things of like heroes of heroes do.
Wow.
I know.
Flying. They also fly.
Oh yeah, they also fly because they've got wings and stuff.
And as you
That's
guys are
super fast.
talking, one of the goatmen will walk up to Onslaught, and he will have his head bowed as he approaches. Great Onslaught, I wish to ask you a question.
Onslaught's gonna look at him and give a... He's got a little bit of food in his mouth, but he's gonna say... Yes?
Is it true that you have visited Iron Tooth and seen the great Dragon King Iverick?
Can I do a history or a lore or something? Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
Velika's eyes are just sparkling.
What do I roll to recall any of this? What any of this is.
So, what I would have you roll, normally it would be lore. So, I'm not entirely sure. I think because you don't have the lore, you can't do yeah, I think it's because you don't... No, you cannot roll for it. No.
Oh, fuck.
Roll Society, actually. We're going to improv right now, and I'll look up the roll later for next time. Improv.
Okay.
Society. You have no idea who this is.
Okay. Carefully crafted lawyer answer. I've seen many kings.
Your eyes just like pop out.
And he bows his head deeper. Thank you, Onslaught. And he backs away for a moment. And then he turns and goes back to his table, and he looks to everyone at the table, and he starts whispering, and people go, "Whoa!"
All it's going to take is one person who's especially strong to challenge him to an arm wrestling contest, and this is all going to go fucking south. Oh, fuck.
I don't know. It might, even if I know what I would do if that happened, and don't worry. I got a plan.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. I think he did indicate that the building over. Hold on, where's my measure? Over here. Was
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And he even pointed in that direction
Okay.
when he said it.
I will keep this in mind for when everybody else is done, because I am eating a burger.
I'm also eating in character. I'm gonna listen in on the conversations that are going on right now. Can I get some like extra details?
So I'm not going to make you roll a perception because everyone's saying something about Onslaught right now.
Okay.
People are saying about how he managed to conquer a tribe of ice trolls out in the Badlands, how he has slain dragons who rose up against the Dragon King Iverick, how he has traveled the lands righting wrongs and destroying all evil he finds. That he is a good and righteous man who has saved people from bandits, who has gone deep into caves to rescue people who have been abducted by foul and dark creatures.
Her eye, she just gets even sparklier as she just stares at Onslaught from across the table.
My fucking god.
Soul's eyebrows just raise amusedly as he continues eating his food.
And you also hear that many people have contributed to the great fund for Onslaught so that he can topple the most... so he can topple the Empire of Iron, which has begun to conquer an entire continent.
Fuck! What did my hype man get me into?
Rebel King, apparently.
Wait, does Onslaught hear this too?
Yes, and Onslaught is... People hope that Onslaught will be the great liberator to bring peace to the land once more.
Okay.
Many have given their life savings to see peace brought back to the world.
I need my moment. I need my moment for okay. So you know how like there's like record scratch. I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. Because Onslaught, when he hears that he's supposed to topple an empire or something, he just pauses for a second. Like you can see his entire body go rigid as he's like in the middle of eating. And internally, he just has to ask himself, why the fuck did I do this? Why did I let this happen?
How did my life choices
How
get
could
me here?
this happen to me?
It all started as a shield to make me intimidating and keep people from, causing trouble. But no. Now I'm expected to do all of these things, and if I don't do them, my reputation's ruined.
Then people won't be scared of me anymore.
and then they won't be afraid of me, and then they'll kill me. I have to do it. I have to topple the entire empire. And then he goes back. And then he goes back to eating.
And Bellica is believing every single one of these. She's just like excitedly like turning her head whenever, and her ears are twitching at like every like new fucking story being perked in. Wow, Onslaught. Everyone's putting their hopes and dreams on you.
He just nods curtly, very curtly.
Yeah, Soul's expression just gets like eyebrows lower a little bit, and he just otherwise continues eating his food.
It's hard to read. It's hard to read Onslaught's face because he doesn't fucking have one. It's got the.
Wayfinder has not reacted to anything. He's currently still writing.
Dog just has the biggest eyes and is full of wonder.
The half of the party knows exactly what's up. The other half, 100% convinced.
What?
I'll have you know that in his notes for the town, the town is named Goldwell Lily Town.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess that happened. Well,
Go label.
this is the worst.
Goldwell. Goddamn.
Bark.
I know, it's so exciting, Sharp. Bark, bark.
He puts down his utensil. So wait, which empire am I toppling?
The Iron Empire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be easy.
It's gonna be easy for you? You hear that, everyone? Onslaught said that toppling the Empire will be easy.
Why the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll the
Roll deception.
She
Oh, yeah,
believes
actually-
it.
Because I that's why I said diplomacy, because unfortunately Velka believes it.
Unfortunate.
People start cheering, chanting, onslaught, onslaught, onslaught.
Onslaught.
Oh fuck. Sometimes he just needs to shut the fuck up. We have to go and catch him, actually.
He's gonna keep saying shit.
You're gonna go in
He's got
every
your
town
money.
that's gonna be this.
We gotta go catch up to him.
Soul takes another sip of the Bernie drink.
Onslaught's gonna lean over to Velka. I think
Fortitude.
we might need to catch up to my friend.
You're right, he does have your funding, and that is yours.
Yeah.
They're raising it in your
Shouldn't have
name
defeated
after
the
all.
Iron Empire without the money.
Yeah, you need the
Mhm.
money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. To raise the funds to destroy an empire. Yeah.
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 Yeah, exactly. And then you can be like the new king. King Onslaught.
He just gives a really
Oh.
He gives a really defeated sigh.
Or wait, it's an empire. Emperor Onslaught.
Let's
I-
let's concentrate on the first part with the toppling bit.
You're right. You're so wise, Onslaught.
So smart.
Oh my god.
I particularly think that we should actually go after him and stop him from I don't know, continue.
First, I think we should do some of the things that the town here needs, though.
Oh yeah, true, because we are already here.
Mm-hmm. And they did ask, and then I said, yeah, kind of, sort of, maybe. Yes.
They were kind enough to give us all this food.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice.
No,
I
no,
think I can rendezvous with the
no
watch
making,
or guard.
no making friends with skeletons though, because that they might stab.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. There might not
Mhm.
be skeletons here.
He kind of holds up like the wooden jaw prosthesis and like puts it back in his bag.
She frowns at it. Maybe they're still here. I mean, if he got sucked up.
I'm just where are the goblins?
They're right next to you. Actually, they're eating.
Oh fuck. Why don't we?
No one seems to mind that there's just a bunch of goblins here.
Why don't I just? Onslaught's getting the idea of training them into hype men.
Yeah, let's go.
Perhaps. Okay. I am done for now. I think everybody else can do their stuff.
Velika has finished her food. She was just completely soaking in the conversation.
I do have a test I want to do.
Hmm?
Oh, no, it was just a moment. I just need to talk to the woman outside.
Oh, okay. What's her race called,
He-
Savage?
Onslaught?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Galoma.
Paloma, yeah.
Wayfinder is going to walk outside for a moment to the dwarven lady. Door open.
When you open the door, she immediately tries to act like nothing was going on at all, and she wasn't staring through the window.
Wayfinder will wave and switch to Dwarven to see if this Dwarven is the same as her Dwarven.
What do you say?
Hello, ma'am. Can I speak to you?
And she will respond in Dwarven. Oh, of course.
I hope you thought this far.
I did, but I was just expecting her to walk, so I was waiting. 1 second. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can keep going. I just wanted to ask, how long ago did the Kel, what was the name of the hype man? I just forgot. It fell on my brain when you said
Merrick.
how long ago did Merrick get into town? And what was his state, essentially?
Oh, when he arrived about 2 weeks ago, he was frail. He was weak. He said he had been traveling for a while out in the wilds. He had been separated from Onslaught and his company, and well, at first we didn't really believe him, but then more people started appearing, and then we realized it was true, and that the prophecy was finally coming true.
Wayfinder will immediately take out the small notebook that he has and start writing everything that she is saying. And he will ask, can you elaborate on the more people and the prophecy?
Oh, yes. There were a few people who started coming in from the wilds. They talked about some great storm and being thrown from their homes. More than a few of them have already left. The others are largely unresponsive.
Do you mean as unresponsive as comatose or some type of other affliction?
Some are comatose, some refuse to speak. Whatever happened was terrible.
Okay.
Well, we have gathered it was some sort of storm. Many have, as I said, already have come and gone.
Okay. Can you elaborate on this prophecy you spoke of?
Yes. We were told that. Actually, I'm probably not the one you want to ask about the prophecy. I never really believed it until today. Really, I never thought that. I honestly thought that Merrick was a con man, but then you all arrived.
Can you lead me to the individual best for me to ask about the prophecy?
Oh, yes, it's Ludwig, and she will kind of step over here and point to this very large building over here. That he runs the store for the town of Lily.
Okay. Thank you. Before I leave you, can you give me a description of the people that have left Lily, who we're talking about this long?
There were
General description is okay.
There were humans, dwarves, all sorts of people, and they weren't really wearing any clothes that were suitable for winter either.
Okay. Thank you kindly for your assistance. I did not catch your name.
Astrid.
Nice to meet you,
Astrid Bronzehelm. And she'll bow.
He'll bow back, like a half bow. Thank you kindly for your assistance, Astrid. My name is Wayfinder.
It's a pleasure to meet a companion of Onslaught.
Yes. Okay. I shall head back to my plans. Thank you. Well, that test was successful.
Do you leave the door open?
No.
And as you sit down, as you're sitting down, out of the corner of your eye, you can see Astrid hurrying back to the window.
Hey, wait! They sat at the head of the table.
They did, and that's
Oh my
actually
God.
where the goblins are.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yes.
Dog.
How did I do that?
Dog. How did you do
myself
what?
appear underneath somehow.
Oh.
I have dog on me.
How did you do the rest thing?
You're done.
Oh, it's the bed on your
It's
character.
the bed? Oh. Interesting.
So,
You're done.
Wayfinder will gesture to the rest of the party, and he will say, well, I learned a bit of information. One, there have been more people, as they described, coming from a storm, or at least that's the way that they described it, with unfit clothing for the winter. Quite a few. Some are still in town, but they're apparently either comatose or refusing to speak. Apparently, there is a prophecy that we are apparently fulfilling. He looks at Wayfinder when he says that.
Wayfinder. Yourself?
There, Onslaught. Fucking brain.
Kel, I accidentally put myself in dying for a minute. Can you get rid of the modifiers that I have?
He committed die.
I accidentally almost died.
He chugged the Bernie drink.
Spicy.
Thank you.
But yeah, Savage, Wayfinder says something about prophecy and is looking directly at you when he says it.
Ah, yes, a prophecy. Onslaught nods, of course.
You have a prophecy about you?
Well, apparently it's about everyone, but yes.
There have been a couple.
To get more.
Her eyes just sparkle again.
Wow!
Alright, okay, calm down. The next part is that she did not know much about the prophecy, but apparently the person that we're going to anyway, Ludwig, in the other building, knows more. That is technically it. Oh, also,
No, ask them.
I spoke Dwarvish to the dwarf woman, and she understood me, so any languages, I'm assuming, so far, that we would know, still, work.
Hmm. Okay. Onslaught is going to get up and do the thing.
She gets up and holds the door open for Onslaught.
Oh my god. Why could this happen to me? My mistakes. What are these two ladies doing? What the fuck?
They immediately, when you walk out, they just kind of like turn around and pretend they were not just staring at you through the window this entire time.
Soul staying in the building.
Is Soul staying in the building? Okay.
Oh, he's going, yeah.
my god. Okay. Open sesame? Oh, it did work. Oh, there's a bear!
And when you open the door, you see a towering, looming figure about 7 foot tall, huge, rippling muscles, a cloak across their shoulders.
Okay,
and,
Onslaught closes the door.
and a large club that just looks like it was made of bone on his side.
Oh, Onslaught closes the door and then he knocks on it.
Also, I'd like to point out that bear is a foot shorter than Elika.
Just a foot, yeah. He is
Come in!
muscled up.
Then he opens the door.
Why did you open the door? Shut it, then knock.
Manners.
It's an old secret for finding mimics.
Wait,
That's strange. I've never heard of that.
I know.
secret techniques.
Jesus Christ.
Your bullshit
And-
skill.
As you all file in, you see that this place is a mess. There's crates stacked everywhere, bags filled with stuff. In the middle of all this, you see there's a table laid out with food, but there's also hammocks, beds. This place is filled to the brim with everything.
It's perfect.
I have been told, 1, that you could offer us board and bed, and 2, that you could let us know where foul creatures that have been causing trouble for this town are.
Who told you that?
Onslaught jabs a thumb towards the bar.
Who are you supposed to be?
This is the amazing, magnificent, opulescent Onslaught.
Oh, so you're the con man who managed to get everyone to give that guy their money.
We just got here.
I haven't actually seen him since before the calamity, so I didn't know he was raising money.
You realize he took most of their gold, right?
I know. I'm going to track him down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Onslaught's going to look to the party. Actually, would you mind if I had a private word with the gentleman, the gentle bear? Question mark.
Her eyes sparkle. Of course. That makes perfect sense.
Soul just nods and starts walking out.
There's a language that sometimes men have to speak alone amongst themselves.
Poor
Muscles are
Velica.
muscles.
Oh, Gus doesn't wonder.
Poor Velica.
Wait, hey. Wayfinder.
Yeah?
You're supposed to come outside.
Okay.
She grabs him by the scruff and
Yeah.
pulls him out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know anything about this Empire stuff. He just started fucking going off.
Ah.
I have to go destroy an Empire now. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah, you do. Your friend, robbed the entire village except for me.
Yes. Like I said, I'm gonna go track him down.
You better.
That's the plan. First, I have promised to help this town. I would like to go and kill some monsters.
I'll make a deal with you. You don't have to go collect his money. But you need to work off what he took.
I am curious as to what you think counts as working off.
What you already want to do.
Okay.
Clean up the mess around here. I might not look it. But he just kind of shrugs. I used to adventure. I'm too old for that now.
Onslaught is going to offer his hand for a shake.
He looks at it for a moment. Then he'll take his hand and shake.
All right. Once I'm done here, I have to go fulfill some prophecy or something. So just
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna let them.
I'm
back
not
in.
done with you. No.
Oh, okay.
If you run off, I'm in good enough shape to hunt you down.
You said you were too old to adventure.
Yeah. But I'm angry enough that I'll go after you.
Onslaught shrugs.
And he shrugs as well.
Because this is the point where actions will speak louder.
Let him back in.
Congratulations, everybody. They've agreed to let us stay while we defeat all of the monsters.
Oh my gosh, Onslaught.
He flexes.
You're even... Did you communicate it through your muscles?
No.
I don't have any muscles.
Who would have thought?
Or skin.
Maybe I should let you do the talking every once in a while. It seems like you're
Onslaught.
really good at it.
Onslaught.
Hey, can you all get inside? You're letting all the warm air out.
Onslaught shakes his head at him being the one who talks all the time, though. It's like,
Oh, okay,
No.
I understand. You have to save your voice for the important matters.
the battle bellowing.
Yes.
I'm surprised.
All right.
I'm surprised I haven't seen a token sneak into one of the windows.
Don't give him ideas. Oh my god, wait, that is such a brilliant idea as a DM. You can sneak something through a window, and if they don't look, they didn't see it. Oh my god.
I would do that, but you guys never pay attention to the map, so I don't do that.
I do, but sometimes I like to give a good perspective for my viewers for by zooming in.
So, while I personally don't have a place to put you up, we do have someone that went missing that we're pretty sure is dead. So we're just going to give you his house to use for now.
Christ.
One of those monsters got him, problems we're having.
So we avenge him.
What kind of monster got him?
Oh, we don't know. He's dead. He went out in the wild and never came back.
Oh, I see.
What is your name, by the way?
Ludwig von der Reiter. I've lost my accent from my homeland, unfortunately. I think that's what's wrong.
The name's Sol. Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well, Sol.
My name is Velika. I'm a writer and an artist.
And you're a tall girl. I like them that way.
She pauses, and the faintest pink colors her cheeks. I'm surprised. People usually don't.
I like a big, strong woman.
I am trying to get stronger. I do want to wear plate mail.
Oh, that's a good thing. I like you.
I'm Sharp. I'm a dog.
Uh, I don't think you're a dog. You look like a dog, but
They're a living toy
Like,
dog.
Sits down on his butt.
okay. They're a living toy. Okay. All right.
I don't really know either.
What's a
I just
toy?
took them from a toy store and then they came to life, and that's the story.
What's a toy?
A toy is
No.
like a thing that people play with.
And what about you two men in the middle? What are you? Who are you, rather? I'm sorry. I'm a little old-fashioned.
Salutations, my name is Wayfinder. I'm an investigator and medical practitioner.
And that over in the corner is Robert. He's my friend, but he does not have the ability to speak.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Wayfinder, and Sharp, and I guess Robert, if you understand me. And he will pull out a large brass key and hand it to Onslaught.
Onslaught
There you go.
continues. Onslaught takes it and continues to strike a pose as if he's the main character with his hands on his hips.
Character.
No,
The title says it.
nope.
It'll be the building, and he will point out the window right across the bridge, right
Okay.
here.
He looks and sees it. Yes.
It has all of his stuff in there as well. He came from the south, didn't have any family, so use whatever you want in there. He was an adventurer as well, some sort of researcher.
A researcher. Are you telling me that there's lore there?
Did he touch alien artifacts?
Yeah, it said something about learning how his father died.
Oh my gosh, it's a plot hook. We really are an adventurer's story.
It's a prophecy.
Oh yeah, what was the prophecy?
I don't know.
Who was the
Actually,
prophecy?
yes. Ludwig, I believe.
Ludwig.
Ludwig, my apologies. I was told that there was a prophecy going around and you would have more information.
Yeah. A man with many eyes to see all will come from another world, an outcast among many. And he and his companions will liberate the land, toppling tyrants and becoming the maker of kings.
Oh my gosh. We are
What
in
does
a
it say?
story. She's like
Just a-
fanning
what-
her face.
Just to Onslaught like kind of like walks up. Just to make sure up. When did that prophecy like be prophesied again?
About 20 years ago.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I'm not worried.
The person who made the prophecy was a bit unhinged.
That's what everyone always says about the prophecy makers, and then they end up being true.
Okay. Well, I don't have time for superstitious nonsense. If you can go take care of those monsters, oh, great Onslaught.
It was the
That would be
researchers. It was the researcher's father who made the prophecy. That must be it.
I forgot to close the door on your way out.
Onslaught's blood is pumping. It's pumping not in an excited way, but in a what the fuck, oh my god, what the fuck way.
Anxiety?
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
This anxious horse.
Anxious horse. Hey, I'll use the key that he gave me to
Okay,
open the
then there you go. And inside, when you walk inside, none of these lights are currently on. They are empty torches. There's a thick layer of dust everywhere. As you walk in, you see colorful, ornate carpets covering the ground. You see cages and bookshelves filled with scrolls. Bellica, next to you is a a workbench of some sort that has all sorts of knobs and doodads and contraptions on it. Next to it is a blazing, what do I want to call it? A
Saddle.
can of fire over in here. And then there is also the saddle. Books litter the ground. A desk over in the corner covered in papers and inks and quills. Sleeping bags on the ground. Panning supplies, mining supply, all sorts of things littered everywhere, just jam-packed into here.
I got dibs on this. I want the lore.
You will have to share that with me specifically because I need it for this.
There's so
That's
much
fine, you can read over
crafting
my shoulder.
equipment in here.
We,
oh my gosh.
we still need to go kill something.
Sharp. One of the crate doors is open, and it's filled with soft, plushy pillows.
He goes. Zoom.
You get a box. It's made for him.
He's gonna do a little circle. He's gonna do another little circle the other way, and then he's gonna sit.
Also,
We can go out and do the fighting thing, yeah.
yeah.
Soul's just
Cal-
kind of looking at the workbench and seeing what all is there.
So, first Wayfinder, then we'll get to Soul.
Question: how long has it been since we were yeeted into this place?
So it's been a week and a day.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
We got here 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago.
that's what I was about to say. I would like to point out, though, that your friends came here before we did. So
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's
he
weird.
came here two weeks ago. We only been here a week and a half.
Right. Well, you're the brainy one, so you got it. Pats him on the shoulder. Figure it out.
Soul.
I'm starting to realize more and more how correct you are on that.
What did they say? I didn't get that through translation. What did they say?
He said, "I'm starting to realize more and more how correct you are in that."
Oh no! Listen, Onslaught just knows his strengths. That's all.
Soul.
Mhm.
We can you give me a recall knowledge crafting? Are you going to use the bonus?
Sure.
Ooh,
Soul. Nah, it's a string game. I was going to have secrets, but it's a string game. So no, we're not going to do that. So you're standing there, and you have a flash of memories. You remember making something like this. You know how to operate this exactly as you would need to. This is an advanced crafting bench that only the most skilled craftsman can even hope to accomplish. And you know how to operate it perfectly. You can do any crafting at this station that you would ever want to do.
Oh, no.
He's just like, his eyes go wide and he's like practically salivating over in the corner. As he's just like going through every single tool and just awing, and he's tuned out to the others. He's in his own little world over there.
I am ogling the lore in glimpses, but okay, no, just let me gotta go. Even though she doesn't want to, she wants the lore.
He'll be here
He's
when we
enjoying
get
himself.
back.
Dog's comfy.
Okay. If everybody's done, we should go back to Berenstein Baron.
I would like to vote. I would like to vote for the NPC to now be called Berenstein Bear.
No.
Don't you mean Baron Steinbear?
Oh!
No! Oh no! The man!
Oh God!
Can it be Mandela
Overruled.
Berenstein?
No, overruled.
No effect.
All right. What are we doing? Are we heading out?
We gotta go.
I think they said that the shop is this one. Which building was that? Oh my fucking God! somebody close the curtains. Onslaught's like close curtains.
He shut the curtains.
The curtains.
You wave, and she just kind of freezes, deer in headlights, stares at you, and then sprints off.
She closes the blinds. She walks over.
And before you even get there, she's already sprinting off in the other direction.
Yeah, she closes the blinds.
I need armed guards.
She closed the blinds.
I need armed guards at night.
You got fangirls.
Oh no!
You've got
Which one was the-
shrimps.
Which one was the shop, Kel? Was it this one over here? I don't remember.
The shop?
Yeah.
The shop was all the way back up here.
Oh, that's the shop.
Yeah.
Okay, I was kind of confused by the way they said it back then. Okay, cool. So we can get something there and do the stuff. Onslaught's going to sigh outwardly after the blinds are closed.
Wait. Soul is still just off in his own little world, just like messing with all the tools.
A big, strong Galoma hand is going to grab them by the back of their collar.
And this is like a steampunk desk. Like there's knobs, whistles, and all sorts of stuff.
Wait, hold on. Dave, do you have any
Unfortunately-
idea how rare this thing is?
Unfortunately, he's being dragged. He can resist.
Hold on. It even has a turbo encabulator.
I don't know what. I don't know what that is.
Oh wait, everybody's gone.
Just imagine that the door got slammed like right in the face.
I had to stop myself from closing the door.
Anyway,
Wherever we go, we need to take that thing with us.
Take the whole fucking table.
Yes, I will carry it with me. I do not care.
No.
maybe Robert could carry it.
He probably could.
Onslaught could carry it. He's really strong.
He is really strong, but he needs to preserve his strength for when he does the big fights, you know, to keep us safe.
Oh, you're right.
Are we gonna call our friends?
Oh fuck! You did it again. Wait, close the door.
Are you fucking kidding me? Come in.
Bellica, you go. He just pushed the door.
Okay, she walks in.
This is a fucking store. You do not need to knock to come in to do business with me.
I need a shield.
You need to pull your head out of your ass. He says he stands up and starts rummaging through a bunch of stuff.
Jesus.
Fuck, I love this guy.
I don't suppose you have any money, huh?
She pulls out her
Yeah.
coin purse.
Is it the money you had from your old place?
She freezes.
Yes.
It's worthless.
It's made of
Ri-
gold.
All of it's
Is
worthless.
it?
Like, what if we melted it down?
You don't need to melt it down. That's because the value is inherent in the fact that it's a coin.
Oh,
I'll just eat it.
No.
It's still gold, you said?
It's
Yeah.
gold and silver.
Yes.
Oh, it's gold and silver. Okay. That Merrick asshole tried giving me wood chips as coins.
she blinks.
That sounds like him.
Yeah, okay. What kind of shield you want?
Let me think here. Just something light.
Okay. He pulls out like a basic wooden targe and just tosses it to you.
Wooden targe.
It's a wooden shield.
Remind me,
A
Kel,
light
does,
wooden shield?
It is just a wooden shield.
Remind me, Kel, does shields actually increase your AC while you're holding them, or just when you're raising the shield action?
They don't.
believe it's
They
only
don't increase.
raised.
They don't increase.
Yeah,
your
it's
AC.
only when you raise it.
Okay, then that's worthless to me.
I don't think they raise your. I don't think they raise your AC. What they do is, if you have it raised, it blocks damage.
Well, when you raise your shield, it also gives the AC bonus.
It's both, Savage.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have a shield spell that I could use instead, so it's fine. Same hit points.
That'll be a gold piece.
She
Okay.
will procure. She will pause.
Onslaught squint. Yeah, actually, he can't squint. Oh my god! He
Pulls
can't
out a
squint.
gold piece.
Okay.
You
Offer?
see his hair squint at you.
His hair waves.
His entire body seems to shiver as it's blinking.
Offer
I don't
gold
know.
piece.
Okay.
Just toss it on the bed.
She tosses it on the bed.
This man sleeps on his money.
You can visibly see Sharps resist the urge to chase him.
Oh
Ludwig is going to pick up a small cloth sack rolled into a ball and then toss it over at Sharp.
no! Oh my gosh.
Sharps proceeds
I
to
really
play with
like
it.
you.
I like you too, Velica. But business. What else do you guys need?
I also like you.
Thanks. Like you too. Like I said though, business. What else do you guys need?
We're gonna go.
Where
Actually, yeah. Let him do the talk.
where were these monsters that you had mentioned previously?
They're everywhere.
I see. Just pick any general direction then?
Pick any general direction, you'll find something. We live in Ostelheim. It's a hellhole. I don't know why I retired here.
Gotcha.
I do have a question for you. Do you have a rapier?
You want a toothpick? Yeah, sure.
Did you guys check that house to see any of these things were there?
Technically, no.
I don't mind. I appreciate the business. Then he starts rooting around through some boxes.
You need better organization.
You need to mind your own damn business.
That's kind of my job not to, though.
And he pulls out a rapier. And he will walk back. You got 2 gold pieces
Yes.
on the bed, and he will hand over the rapier.
We find we'll place them on the bed. And grab the rapier.
Anything else?
Not from Onslaught.
I think I'm good for now.
No more bits.
I'll pay good coin for any bits of usable bits you get from the creatures you kill.
Oh, cool. That's if we don't use it ourselves, but we'll see.
Okay.
She pauses.
My
Actually,
business,
how much does a plate armor run? I can't use it now, but I'm just trying to.
I don't even have that here.
Damn.
That stuff is very expensive.
We got really lucky once, and we managed to just find one during one of our adventures before. But I wasn't strong enough yet. She clasps her hands together. It's okay. I'm sure we'll find some. Or make one. Whichever happens first.
Hold on. I'll see if I have some. I might have my old one. I could probably refit you with that.
Oh, we
I'm not going to give it to you.
Sized.
Yeah. And he'll start wandering back over and he'll go through like a different box that was locked now as he walks over next to his bed and starts rooting around. And you can see he's sticking his entire ass arm in here. Like, he is rooting around in this thing. And then he stops rooting around in his arm and he just sticks his head in. And this 7-foot tall man almost disappears into the box.
Oh my gosh.
As he's just digging around.
Is it just like his little tail just sticking out?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Just me in the background reading up on all the shield rules.
Me in the background trying to figure out if rapier is actually better than the short sword.
Me staring at the full plate strength requirement and crying a little bit.
Me being a dog.
Nice.
Soul silently staring, contemplating the workbench that he's away from.
Turbo encapsulator.
All right. So, I don't see you right here, but I know I have it. I can tell you, I would charge you. Normally, I would charge more, but I'll charge you 35. If you manage to come up with the funds, I'll give it to you. It's not like I'm going to use it anymore.
Honestly, I like I said, with more personality anyway. Probably gives good luck.
He smiles a little bit, just nods. All right. If you're done buying stuff, get out.
Did he actually give us any tangible information for the things we're supposed to kill? I don't think so, right?
He said just pick a direction and go. You'll run into something.
Okay, cool. Onslaught's not going to say anything. Okay, everybody filter out, and so Onslaught's going to do a thing.
Sharps will slowly bring the cloth over and drop it at their feet, and then run.
And
we should talk later. And then she'll slip out.
Okay. Onslaught closes the door and then knocks on it and starts walking.
Oh, no! Onslaught, I think that was a little mean. He doesn't like it when you do that.
Yeah.
Onslaught!
Yeah. As you all are walking, you could see in the distance, hidden in a bush.
Oh my god!
I'm not even gonna make you roll because her bright blonde hair just stands out against in the snow. You see the woman off in the distance just watching all of you.
Kel, I want us to be in the final battle. We're like deep into the castle fighting the evil king, and then we turn the corner and there.
They've been following the whole time.
They've been passively getting XP because they also have to fight creatures to keep up with us, so they're also level.
Oh my god, they're just buff as fuck. They kill people because they're like, hey, no, I'm trying to watch Onslaught. You're getting in the way.
Just turn into a yandere eventually.
Well, they wouldn't like attack people for attacking Onslaught because the whole point is they want to watch, right? So they. I'm sorry, I'm distracting the session with this.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So you all exit through a different gate than you came in as you proceed to walk out into the snow.
Yeah.
Leave it up to the investigator and the
Inventor?
the big brains to find things. Onslaught needs to look rigid and powerful. Question mark.
Because someone's watching them always now.
Yeah, but also because he's reading the shield rules.
Good on you.
And we're just going to go to this map for a moment, just as like a kind of in between.
Okay. There is.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm going to change it a little bit because you guys are no longer here. So
there is one. The thing is that it doesn't. In the shield rules, it doesn't distinguish between what happened, the broken threshold and the hit point threshold. It's destroyed or it's broken, but can you repair it if it's broken? Is that what that
Yeah,
is?
you can repair it if it's broken, but you would have to
okay.
actually take it out of combat to repair it.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Alright, I know everything about shields now. I'm a god.
You're the main character.
you're the main character.
Somebody just handed Onslaught the manual on the Nintendo cartridge. Okay.
So as you all,
Hopefully, it's not something that talks. Because I'll have to do my thing again. She pokes her fingers together.
Onslaught silently notes that it is very hard to build a legend if you just talk with everything.
Well, you can make a greater legend of peace. But
Shake
there's
head.
going to be a point where there will be people who will just not listen. And that's when you get the stabbers out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stabbers.
You are stabbers. You've got big stabbers right there. She points at the little hanging over teeth.
No, these are my little stabbers. This is my big stab. He's gonna take out the knife.
You're right, that is your big stabber.
all right. So I would like someone to go ahead and, excuse me,
Go!
roll survival for me.
God damn it. Jesus Christ.
Just any one of us who has like an actually good roll, like, no, me.
Okay, so I'm gonna move all of you down here. As you all are moving through the wilderness, Onslaught, you find some signs of something. Has
Yes. There's something.
Large footprints in the snow. That these tracks are older, but not by much. The size of the footprints are equivalent to what you would see in the frost trolls, but they are different. The feet are differently shaped.
I see. We will follow them.
Question, Cope. I haven't been able to use the pursuit lead in a long time. Can I try to pursue this lead or this as to find them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Detective, please tell me, how'd you solve the crime?
I have to be right back.
As you all travel, about an hour when Onslaught and Wayfinder, there is the signs of the footprints just vanish right where you are.
Gasp!
Okay. I think we need to stop here. This ground might be a trap.
So looks up into the trees.
Man, they're really snowy.
It's a little snowy.
It's an answer I'd give as a DM.
Kel, I'm not going to pull out this feature a lot because I think it can get a little annoying, but I do have this one. I don't know if it's relevant in this particular case because typically it's out in the open, but I thought I would, shoot a shot.
So, on the tree next to you, shortly before you get to the footprints, you see white tufts of fur sticking to the bark.
He'll point this out to Onslaught.
Ah, yes. Furry trees. I've heard of these.
They might have climbed the tree. Is there any scratches on the tree to indicate like a claw or any kind?
No.
Yeah, I looked up into the trees and didn't see anything.
It could be marking its territory by scenting itself, by rubbing itself against a tree.
I'm going to ask a very specific question, Phil, and I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me no, but can I recall knowledge anything I wouldn't know about a creature like this? White tuft fur, that type of thing.
Give me a nature.
Man, that's not a good roll. But... Oh, dude, I am pursuing the lead, though.
I would rather not everyone do the entourage. Can I try, please?
Very well. Okay.
Okay. And I only have a +3 to this, but okay.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Good job.
Oh, was I supposed to be blind?
Yes.
I am so sorry. I'll make that. I forgot.
Yeah, recall knowledge checks are blind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a poop.
So, Savage got up.
No, I'm not actually.
Anyways,
right here. Sorry.
Wayfinder, you pick up the tuft of fur and you rub it between your fingers as you think back to the studies you have done on missing cases in frigid climates, so on and so forth, going through the possible list of culprits. And the more you think about it, you come back to it again and again and again. You are certain that this is most likely a Yeti. And the reason why they are so deadly is they are able to blend in perfectly with the snow.
Oh no.
And as
Oh, he wants some hugs.
Damn it.
it's
a puppy.
time for combat, buddies.
I was just about to grab Velika, like without saying anything, and immediately talked in her mind to be like, Yeti.
It's just like, don't go down again, Velika, I swear to God.
What happened to my perception?
Ah!
I am dead.
Don't die.
You're the tank, and I'm behind you, so it's fine.
Oh my god!
Oh god. Okay.
Did you just? Hello?
Wait. What?
Oh, it auto rolled.
Yeah.
I didn't know Curly was here.
I don't know why they're in there either. What the fuck's going on? Okay, well, hold on. We're emptying the turn tracker. Hold on.
Oh no! But my 19.
I know. We'll just re-enter the numbers. Sharp, what did I roll for you?
It's your turn.
What did I roll for Ribbon?
Scrolling 15.
It used their stealth.
Fuck.
As if they were stealthed.
I wonder why it did. Oh, probably because they changed it because they were okay.
They stealthed the last time is why.
Yeah, so I'll change it back to what it should be, which
Might be a good idea to always make sure that we have it
It's
set to
your turn.
perception in the beginning.
Yeah.
My roll was 6, by the way.
Mine was also 15. Which is hilarious because I have a +8 to that. So.
I am 14.
Spellcaster going
It is your turn.
It is not my turn, Mr. Game.
Honestly, our positioning isn't that
It is
bad.
your turn.
No, but me going last sucks. For spellcasters,
I'm
always
going
does.
to remove the goblins. They're just going to go on your turn, Velika.
That's fine.
Maybe keep the goblins in there just as a one-off so that you don't forget about them.
Just put in
Yeah.
the and just make them after me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Blech.
It's your turn.
Blech.
What did I roll for the Yeti? It was 17. What did you get, Onslaught?
19.
It's your turn.
He would. So,
It is your turn.
I don't know how often it could possibly be my turn, but it's my turn.
all right. So, Onslaught.
Yes.
Here we go. You were being targeted. Then after this, it will be the end of that, and it will go to Sharp.
I believe for stealth attacks in Pathfinder rules, it actually just gives the person who... It gives the person who stealthed flat-footed against the person that they attack on their first turn. So
Okay.
I would get to go first, but I would be flat-footed when they attack me this turn. At least
Oh, yeah, you are right. You are right. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm getting rules mixed up. You are correct. So you all are flat-footed. And yeah, it's Sharp's turn, but Sharp isn't here, so we'll skip them for now. Begin a counter. There you
Fight.
go.
Fight.
And we're going to swap out the music now. Give me a second. Need to go find what music I picked out for this.
Void.
And here we go.
Bump.
All right, Onslaught, what are you doing?
Okay. I will strike out with mine stabber. Hold on. Shit.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
To be expected at the Great Onslaught. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's almost a it's almost a max out. Okay. Take actions here. I would like to step back
Okay.
this way. And then with my third action, I will raise shield.
All right. Then it is their turn. And their pure white fur, now stained with blood. They let out a roar as they step forward.
I'd like to use my attack of opportunity reaction.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Get the boom, boom, boom.
And go ahead and go early. Oh God. Okay.
God, they're back.
All right.
The main character. I hope they're watching.
Onslaught.
I've had shit rolls this game, and then like we get to this session, and for some reason it's just like, yeah. I mean, yeah. Here's some 25s.
The Yeti again lets out a roar as it now brings its claws down on top of you.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit. I don't think it's... My armor class is 22, so I think it's still a crit?
It's 22.
It's 22 with the shield up. Oh, yeah, that would put it down to 20. If I'm flat-footed, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that's a crit.
So don't forget there is a macro to raise your shield, so it tells me and already automatically does that.
Where is that?
You would go over to the compendium and type in raise.
Oh, it's an action I need to drag in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it does an actual thing that you need to do. So
action raise shield. Where did it go? Here it is. Raise shield. I don't think it...
You drag and drop the effect onto you. Effect raise shield. There you go.
How did you do that?
I dragged and dropped the effect. See that thing? That little thing
Yeah,
that you
I
have
see it.
over in the
Okay.
seat? Yeah, you just drag and drop it.
Okay. Yep.
And you can actually drag and drop it to your hotbar, so you can just click on it. When you have Onslaught selected, you can turn it on and off.
Okay. I can? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can drag it into your little hotbar below too.
Well, I'll show you how to do it.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I figured it out. I put it
So
in the
anyways,
hotbar. Okay,
critical
yeah.
damage, 30.
I could use shield block, but that would instantly destroy the entire shield, so I guess not. I will just take it. Okay.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Is he bloodied?
He's a little bit more than bloodied.
Okay.
He's actually a lot more than bloodied.
I know. I'll do it.
Ugh, I'm sorry, man.
Is he mortal?
What's that?
Is he? I don't know if that's a Pathfinder thing. It's just mortal is usually less than 10.
There is
That is not a...
There is a Pathfinder thing for bloodied. Yes.
Yeah.
But that's the DM is only has to tell you once they get to halfway below.
And then he will strike once more.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Also, hello, I'm back.
And
That's a
his
miss.
massive claws slash past you, Onslaught, after the first one rips huge chunks of flesh out of you, sending blood spraying across all the snow, painting everything crimson. And as he brings the other one down, he just smacks it down to the ground, sending plumes of snow everywhere.
Right.
And that is his turn. So, we're going to move to Wayfinder now. Wayfinder, looking to your left, right next to you, Onslaught has just suffered a terrible wound. Blood is just oozing everywhere.
Yes. He's going to quickly take out his healer's tool and treat wounds. Battle medicine. Actually, might as well do the proc for battle medicine. But treat wounds, condition, risk of surgery, yes. Take 4 damage, get healed 20.
Take 4 damage?
Yeah, risk of surgery. The auto crits.
Okay, do I take the damage first or do I take the heal first?
I think it's both technically at the same time.
Okay, I was
So
going to
you're
say
going to take 16, just do 16.
Yeah, I'll just click the thingies, the macros.
Yes.
And
The macros are there for a reason.
Thank you, DM.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
You should be temporarily immune to battle medicine now. I can drag that on you, right? Or you can drag that on yourself. Either way, one action, second action, I'm going to draw my crossbow. And then third action, shoot the crossbow at the Yeti.
Okay.
Can I, is this still the result of my pursue a lead, so I can devise a stratagem as a free action
Yes.
for this? Okay. I'm going to devise a stratagem, so rolling a flat d20. That is a no.
Can you use your hero point to reroll that?
Technically, it is a d20 test. So
Well, it has been. So we started at what? So it's been 2 hours. So I suppose you have 3.
yes, I shall roll again. I'll roll one more time. I'll keep.
I don't think you can reroll. I don't think you can.
I know you can't. Yeah, you can keep.
Okay.
That's all 3 of my actions. I'm not going to use the 4 I can't. So.
Okay. All right. So
It will be your turn
You're
next.
All right. Soul is going to engage his overdrive with a DC 16 crafting check. Not using any bonuses. Success. So he gets overdrive for himself and Robert. I won't drag it onto Robert because the overdrive effect doesn't work right on him since he's a separate entity. But he will do an additional 2 damage on his strikes. I cannot add properly. He's going to use his command a minion to have Robert move 25 feet up next to the Yeti. He only has to move 20 feet, but he's going to move. Oh, why'd he go way over there?
I don't know.
Overshot.
Jeez.
He's got jet boots.
Go, gadget, jet boots. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. He can move 25 feet total, so he'll move right there. And he will make an unarmed attack.
Okay, go ahead. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Finally, Soul will draw his short bow. And that is the end of
It is your turn.
Mr.
All right.
Can I recall knowledge about the creature?
Boom, 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 boom. So apparently it's supposed to be a society roll. So go ahead and give me a recall knowledge society. I apologize.
That would have been so much higher of a modifier.
It's because each creature type has its own different kind of recall knowledge, and I was kind of trying to remember what it was. So,
Okay.
Velica, unfortunately, you can't really remember anything about any sort of creature. You've heard of them, but you don't know anything about anything about them. So,
Well, heck. And I can only do that once per turn, right?
you saw one in a children's book once. They were really friendly. They were really cute.
Yeah, they were really cute and friendly. This one isn't. This one did a smacker.
But I believe that is one of your actions. So
That is one of my actions, correct? Now I am going to look at the creature. And I am... Does this actually require them to actually understand the language of mine? Apparently not? Huh. That is interesting. You would think it would. You would think it would.
No, not necessarily, because there are like so many different languages in Pathfinder. If it had to be understood, it would not be.
Intimidation does, but either way.
Mm.
I am going to. It is also a feat, though, so. Well, so is intimidation. Anyway. I am going to look towards the creature. And I am going to say.
Do you know who you're fighting up against? It's the Onslaught. You're just a coward hiding in the snow. And she's gonna point down.
Oh my god!
Can you post the ability? Oh, there we go. Rolled. Okay, so roll diplomacy then. The Yeti stares at you and roars as you see spittle just fly from his mouth.
Was he not affected? Or was he?
He was not. That's how Pathfinder works. You know if it works or not. And you didn't see me put a status effect on him, so you would know that it did not work.
She's just gonna casually note.
Or, I am a redeemer, so, like, if you wanted to, like, non-fight, you can do that, too.
She's gonna take the fade into daydreams action. Oh, no.
At the goblins let out a screech as they pull out their bows and just start shooting wildly. They're just screaming the entire time while they're shooting arrows.
Get 'em, boy.
You're not sure how they have so much lungs, how much air in their lungs they have, because they just keep screaming.
They're repressed. They were stuck in a cave.
So let's see. That's one nat 20.
Bro, what? Holy shit, yeah.
And then I'll roll the next. So all of those will hit.
Oh my god! Get him!
And now I will roll their second volley before I roll damage. And this one will be. All those will miss, unfortunately. However, the first one's hit, so I'll go ahead and do this. I did not mean to do that. There we go. That's not an attack. That's just so I can roll the damage. So
right.
Critical, and then 3 hits. There we go.
Good boys.
They're just shooting fucking wildly.
Oh, I don't think I selected myself before I did the Fade into Daydreams thing. There we go.
And the Yeti is pelted with arrows, sticking out all over him now. The other arrows flying by, one of them bouncing off of Robert's head and then flying into a tree.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make this thing actually work. Oh, I guess it doesn't. That's fine. My bad.
And I'm going to control Sharp for a second. Because Sharp still has not gone. Oh, you're here?
I said I was here a while ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said hello.
No, I'm sorry. Well, I was going to just let you take your turn when you got back. So before we go to the next round, go ahead and take your turn.
Well, this may come as a surprise to you. I can't click though. I can't move myself.
What?
I can't move myself.
Did you click on you? Okay. Oh, I know why.
It will be your turn
there
next.
You go.
Okay, there we go. I go I go here.
Okay.
I stab.
You have to draw your knife.
I draw a knife and then stab.
Okay.
How do I show it drawn, or do I just stab?
So it's called drawn. It's a drawn weapon thing, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I can go over how all you do that later. So just right now, click T on him. Click on him. Click T, and then just stab.
The T doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Now it does. I stab. It misses.
And you go to jab your dagger into his ankles. Unfortunately, he's moving around, dealing with everyone else, and as you go to stab him, he just moves his foot away.
And I don't think I can stab again because I had to draw my weapon.
Yes.
So I cannot stab. Only one
Okay.
stab. Very sad.
Well,
Well done.
I request.
what's up? It's your turn again.
Ow.
Velica is going to say, please leave this space open. I need it.
Guess what? I
You
stab!
stab!
Damn.
How did they get it twice?
Because we skipped Sharp's turn to begin with because they weren't here.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I
They had
stabbed
they had a delayed turn.
You stab again? Okay.
Wow. The stabber's not stabbing.
The stabbing's not stabbing.
It's not working.
Actually, no. What I want is this space.
You got one more action? What do you do?
I want this spot.
I don't know what else I can do.
Well, you could stab again if you really wanted to. I wouldn't recommend that, though. Let me look at your stuff real quick, and I can give you some recommendations. If you wanted to, you could move right here to make the Yeti flat-footed for Onslaught.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good for your sneak attack too if you do that.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, and I
Because
still
if you
want-
attack something that's flat-footed, you get your sneak attack damage.
I do that.
Yes, so for the love of COD, please keep that space open for me so that I can get the bad guy and none of you.
All right. Onslaught. Let me apply the flat-footed condition to this bitch.
Okay.
Actually, I think it does it automatically, so we're not going to worry about that.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's on there, but I will. He didn't. Did he not show that he doesn't have an attack of opportunity from what I've seen so far, right?
Nah.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna step anyway. I step backwards, and then I use, attack with my reach. Just boom.
That hits.
Let me see here. Oh shoot! Yeah, I already messed it up. I was planning on doing it. I was planning on dropping my shield with one action, backing up, doing that, and using my British shove feat. Because then I'd be two-handing my thing, and I would have been able to poke him. Anyway. Okay, instead I will attack again. Fair.
Nah.
Fair.
-5 is a lot.
What do crits do again? Hang on.
We've not been doing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
All right. That is my turn.
And
I will note, because I have a reach weapon, he is still flat-footed by this diagonal.
I see.
Yeah. So the effect does not go away because I have a 10-foot attack range.
Very well. The Yeti moves forward.
Attack of opportunity!
Okay.
What the fuck? He's going at me! Stab him!
One whack from that guy and I'm down, so.
As you slice more flesh off of the Yeti, he lets out a roar, blood pouring down him. And you can see there's a animalistic fear starting to come into its eyes. A fight for survival. He is now bloodied.
Okay.
And he will strike at you again, Onslaught.
Okay. Okay. I already know the damage is going to be brutal, so I have a question.
Yes.
I only get one reaction per turn, right?
Yes.
Is that how? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, go ahead. Kill me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, it's not.
What?
I said.
Wait,
Okay.
why did I only take 18?
Because that just brought you down to 0. You're now
okay.
dying.
Yes.
So let me apply the. There we go. Oh, there we go.
You might have doubled up something now. That we
Nah,
didn't-
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Onslaught goes down.
No.
And then Wayfinder it now turns to you. Actually, no. It's going to turn to Robert. Because Robert's been the other thing that's been fucking with it. And it turns around after it brings down Onslaught, swinging wildly as it catches Robert in the side, ripping through the metal with a horrendous sound that echoes throughout the forest. And that is its turn. Wayfinder.
Get him up! Get him up!
It's finally time for Onslaught to meet his maker after all the bullshit.
No! You live.
Onslaught should have known better. He should have lived a quiet life, stabbing bandits.
This is all Merrick's fault.
It's, goddamn Merrick, he's the one who started up talking me to everybody.
Okay, so, Wayfinder. I guess they're not here. We will move to Soul.
You are next.
If that is the case, Soul is going to use 2 of his actions to instruct Robert to attack twice. So he can attack 3 times.
Okay.
Robert should have flat-footed against him because he is flanking.
Don't you need to be directly parallel?
You have to draw a line through them, and they have to touch opposite sides or corners.
Yeah, so basically you would need to have been standing here to... I'm sorry, I'm not on the right thing. You would have had to have been standing there to get that.
Yeah.
Wait, what? He's
It has
on
to
the
be directly straight.
It needs to be
Like this.
a diagonal or a straight line. It cannot be this.
It just says it must be on opposite sides, and they are.
Hold on, I'll get the diagram for you real quick. But we're going to actually no, we're not going to slow things down. I will show you the diagram afterwards. I'm 90% sure that you have to be directly across. So that is
Okay.
what we're saying.
If that's the case, Robert will use one of his actions to move, and he will attack twice. Should I guess he has the flat-footed on him already.
Just do it. Okay, roll critical.
Ooh.
He should be getting an extra 2
Okay.
from
well,
the overdrive. I don't know
Yep.
if that
Yep,
also
just go
doubles
ahead.
the crit.
Just go ahead.
But he will also do a second attack.
Unfortunately, that one misses.
Christmas.
Would you like to describe your critical hit?
Robert jukes to the side and using his bladed arm just leaves a gaping gash in the side of this otherwise white Yeti.
All right.
There's a little red in his coat now. And Soul is going to take an attack himself.
No, we're going to do something.
Oh.
We're going to move him here. Attack again. Because you were correct. So I looked it up. Go ahead, attack again.
Okay.
Wait, it's so much easier to get flat-footed then. Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
I read.
You read.
11.
Unfortunately, that does miss.
That's fine. And Soul is going to take a final attack of his own. And he does not have flat-footed for this.
Note to self, being a large creature can be a really bad idea sometimes.
It's your turn.
Well, it's time for me. Hey, look at him.
The globe's been shattered.
I can't heal, I'm sorry.
He will die.
No, I'm gonna protect you. Hey. Guess what? Chicken butt.
Roll diplomacy. The Yeti roars once more as more spittle flies from his mouth as he's just staring around wildly, trying to figure where the next attack will come from.
God, it still didn't affect him? With a 21? God damn. I have a feeling spells aren't gonna work on this guy then. I'm gonna still try though. And, I'ma send a flurry of chicken butts at him. As I said, guess what? And it was chicken butt. And it only gets him. How nice.
All right.
What the fuck? This guy has a plus 13!
And as the chicken butts come flying everywhere, the Yeti seems perplexed and confused, but unfazed.
What the fuck, dude? Okay. Note to self. Spells against this creature is no.
He still gets the stunned effect, doesn't he?
Yeah, they're dazzled.
Not dazzled.
No. It says failure.
Oh, wait.
Stunned one, blinded. Or one,
But
dazzled for a bit.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was actually a critical success because it exceeded by 10. So no, nothing.
Oh, what
okay.
the fuck?
Well, oh, I read it backwards. Yep. Never mind.
Unfortunate.
The goblins continue to scream. They've not stopped screaming. It's just been one continuous scream.
They sing so well. They've been practicing.
Ouch.
One of those? Yeah, only one of those hits. But I'll roll the second batch now.
Ooh.
And all of those miss.
No.
So they continue to fire arrows wildly. Only one though.
Chrono, thank you for the raid.
5. 5 will be what it is. There we go. It goes to the top, sharp.
I will move. And you know what I'm gonna do?
You can still?
Wait.
Wait.
Recommendation: move one tile to the left so it's flat-footed.
Because Onslaught's down, so it doesn't count as
Yeah, I'm
flat-footed.
down, so I don't count.
Oh,
Which
yes,
one?
because of Wayfinder.
Right here.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Now I snap.
Don't forget to target. Oh, you are targeted.
I'm
Okay, good.
Stab.
Unfortunately
Oh my
not.
god!
We got a lot of hero points, by the way.
My stabs aren't stabbing.
No, they're not. That is all your stabs. You do have a hero point though. Would you like to Actually, no, because that's a -4. If you want to reroll it, you can.
They could reroll their first one. They clicked the other one really quick, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I would let you reroll your first one if you wanted to.
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
No stabbing.
So that's all your actions. Onslaught. I need you to make me a recovery check. If you could click on the dice next to the dying thing. No. There you go.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Wolf, come back!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wolf!
Oh, hi, Wolf.
Hello?
Wait, you missed your turn.
I will let Wolf take 2 turns now.
I am. Apologize.
Okay.
Oh, he's in front of me now. Good. Well, to be fair, I don't have volley on this device strategy. Roll the.
I would simply ask for your first turn that you.
Just in case you don't know, Onslaught's on dying too.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is, because I forgot to do Wayfinder's turn because I forgot Wolf.
I was waiting for my name. I think.
I said your name like 3 times. You didn't respond.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
Yeah, I did too.
I'm sorry.
Then what we're going to do is we're going to roll back the whole death save you just did, Savage, and on the off chance that something else happens. Onslaught was down by the Yeti when the Yeti moved forward, so it is your turn right now.
Since movement is restricted by combat turn, it is not currently your turn.
There you go.
I need to get closer, so 1 action move. Actually, technically, it would be better if I moved here. Was the attack of opportunity me?
I haven't told you to stop moving.
Okay, good. Glad. Change grip to one-handed, which is a free action, which I learned that.
Is changing grip from 1 to 2 free as well?
Yes. No, from 1 to 2 is an action, but from 2 to 1 is free.
Okay.
Going to use battle medicine. I'm going to use the medical tech dedications free battle medicine per day, which allows me to do it even though he's temporarily immune.
Allows you to use it anyway.
Yes, it's once per day. I'll put the medical dedication here too.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to risk surgery, so I'm just going to get it.
You do have 3 hero points though.
There we go.
It's more the what do you call it? The damage, because it would give him another death save. To my understanding.
Oh boy, thank you for the raid. I hope your stream was good.
However, you are now wounded 1.
Yeah.
I believe that's 1, 2 actions. I have a 3rd action. I could move again. Anybody else been hit so far, or just Onslaught?
Onslaught and Robert.
I cannot heal Robert because he is mental. Very well. I guess. And there's not really much I can do with the 3rd action. I guess just recall knowledge on the creature in case I learn a weakness of some kind.
Society, please.
Lines roll. This is my pursuer lead, technically, so I'm gonna get this one on. There you go.
Imagine having full plate armor and still getting trashed by double crits.
Unfortunately, Wayfinder, you cannot recall anything about any of its weaknesses.
Does this thing look bloodied?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So now,
3
you
actions,
did
so-
your turn, and now it's back to the turn that you were going to take anyways.
Yes, so I'm going to switch my grip to two-handed, which is an action. I'm going to free action Divine Stratagem to see if it would be a good idea to hit him. 15 plus 8. That's 21. I think that would hit. So I would take a shot. Does 21 hit?
Yes. Roll damage.
Okay. 7 damage.
All right.
I believe I have one more action.
Yes.
I cannot. Can I devise a stratagem again for a second action? I've never done it before. It doesn't say anything that I can't. So I guess I just map 5.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
It technically
Once per-
isn't your turn yet. I forgot
Per
because
round.
I didn't do the Yeti because you came back, and I was about to say, "Oh, it's the Yeti's turn." So.
My bad.
No, you're fine. Well, I'll let you keep it, because he's not going to do anything over here. The Yeti is going to turn and continue to attack Robert.
Very well.
Oh no, Robert.
Oh,
Man, this Yeti's doing pretty good here.
Nothing but crits.
what the fuck?
And Robert is sent into hundreds of little pieces.
Oh,
As
he has the dying condition.
I thought
He says it.
Oh, he does. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
I'd never done Robert before, so I didn't know.
No, he goes to 0 hit points and he takes the broken condition, where it's works like dying, except you can't stabilize him by normal medical means. I have to do it.
Okay, let me. Broken right here. There we go. Dying and broken. Okay, there we go.
He can be stabilized by using the administer first aid action, however, using the crafting skill instead of medicine.
The Yeti, after striking Robert, steps forward again, staring at you, Wayfinder, who had just fired a bolt at them.
I'd like to use my attack of opportunity because it's a new turn order.
Okay.
I'm back up, so why the fuck not? Actually, I'm prone. Can I attack? Oh, I can. It's just negative.
Yeah.
Just like trying to stab him from the ground. Okay, fair enough.
You have a hero point if you like.
Perhaps I will do this thing. Yeah,
Very good.
fair enough.
And Wayfinder.
Fair enough, considered Tip's head.
Yeah.
It misses as it goes to swipe its claw at you. It knocks your hat off, sending it flying into the air as it hits a tree behind you, sending snow falling down around you.
How fucking dare you?
Rip hat.
Rip hat.
But you can take your last action now.
That is even more insulting, somehow, than actually hitting him.
I'm sorry, I kind of messed that up there. I got a little sidetracked with the whole letting you do 2 turns and then forgetting the Yeti thing. So
Yeah.
that was Wolf.
Well,
Sorry, I got a phone call in the middle.
I said you can take your last action.
Yes, okay. Can I devise a stratagem with a map? Is that possible? I'm going to assume yes, because I was reading it. It doesn't say it doesn't.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. We'll say yes now and look at the rules later.
Oh, never mind. It's once per round. I just saw
Okay.
it. I just about 5, but it's just normally.
Then what would you like to do for your last?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot again, but with net.
Okay.
Map. Oh god.
Oh, no, unfortunately.
I'm gonna
not.
hero point that.
Interesting.
That is a 16.
No.
Still a miss, but not a critical.
All right.
It will be
So-
your turn next.
I am going to. I have a question. Can he go diagonally around a large creature, or does he have to go the full corner?
I believe you have to go the full corner.
You could use tumble through.
He is going to. Can make it. He's going to use his movement to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's his one turn, and he is going to use haphazard repair to try to repair Robert. It should be a DC 18 crafting check, I believe. So no bonus. I'm going to use a hero point on that. Oof.
What happens if you do not? What happens if you fail?
There is no penalty if you fail, only if you critical fail.
Okay.
I have to roll a unstable check. And I cannot try that again. However, he is going to try to take another. He's just going to do melee strike. He should be flat-footed.
They are, and unfortunately, you still miss.
Oof. That is all 3 of his actions.
It's
so-
your turn.
Velika.
All right. Well,
While you're doing that, I want to see if I can find this new combat music. We've been listening to this one for a while.
it's time to do the thing where I summon my protagonist. Grimball, Mr. Itchy,
Oh no.
right here.
Yeah, see him in a hot minute.
Very good. And you are free to describe how your child appears.
In a flurry of sparkles, Sailor Moon transformation style, he appears itchy and prepared. that is.
Look,
That is it. Because I cannot command him this turn.
all right. So it goes to the goblins. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. Okay, hold on. There we go. And 2 nat 20s.
20s.
So, here we go.
Get him, Gobos!
Unfortunately, all of those will still miss. However, the first volley, 3 of them hit.
Wait, the first one... the second batch missed with a 19?
Because of the multi-attack penalty.
Oh. Just
-5.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, it was 14 technically.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. And more arrows continue to pelt into the Yeti as it lets out a horrifying roar. But the goblins seem absolutely... They're no longer screaming, they just seem terrified.
No. You're doing so good. Keep at it.
Sharp.
Now, this may seem controversial.
It may seem controversial. Okay. I wonder what they're going to do. Oh my god, they're going to stab!
We did it!
The fucking mad lord! Roll damage!
Oh!
So, Ribbon,
Yeah.
I'm going to click the damage. Okay?
Yeah.
How do you want to kill him? How do you want to kill him, Ribbon?
I would like to climb his back
Okay. Oh, I like
and
this.
stab him in the eyeball.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking go!
Attack on Titan.
Yes, Attack on Titan dog.
Sharp.
Yeah!
What, Savage?
I was just gonna say, for the majority of this fight, Onslaught was just getting savagely gored, stabbing and twisting back against it, and then the dog just climbs up the back, stab!
Kill steal.
Sharp. You see your moment. The Yeti is not paying attention to you all. That was its first mistake. You leap behind it. You start jumping up its back as it's leaning over. There's a few times where it almost knocks you off, not even knowing you're there, and then you get to the top of the mountain. You climb over its head, and you lean over, and you just slam your head into the side with your dagger in your mouth, piercing straight through its eye into its skull. It lets out a groan, and then falls down to the ground, soaking the ground in blood. And that is the end of combat.
Oh my god. I did literally nothing.
Kelt, when you were describing the thing with my hat, I had a phone call, so I didn't know if it was destroyed or just fell off.
It just got knocked off.
I would
Okay.
like to stabilize Robert. I have to make and administer first aid check, but using crafting, so I can't just drag and drop the usual thing.
Okay.
Hold on, let me figure out what the DC would actually be. 5 plus that creature's recovery roll DC. Typically 15 plus its dying value.
Which is 1.
Alright, so I'll make a crafting check. And I'll use the bonus.
Nice.
And Robert, as you begin to patch them up, you can see the lights that had gone out once again flash, flicker, and then turn on as his gears start to restart and he whirs to life.
Oh, he's just stabilized right now. I still have to spend 10 minutes repairing him.
Well, yeah, but he's not dead. He's stabilized.
Good.
I'm going to I'm going to eviscerate Mr. Ichino, okay?
No!
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
He's a good boy.
And you all now stand here in the field.
As you try to move, Wayfinder is already grabbing you to the administration.
God damn it.
Sharp's still hanging.
I assume you're doing assurance.
Yes, I'm going to be doing assurance. Obviously.
That's fine. You pass.
Yeah.
I don't see
Just gonna do. There you go.
Where is she? Where is Sharp go?
I'm going to do risky surgery because I can.
Sharp is dead.
Oh, I see her leg right there.
Yeah. She's crushed.
Ranger,
Yes.
take 2 damage and heal 26.
Okay.
Is he still bloodied?
No, he's not bloodied, not at all, actually.
Okay.
And you've actually no longer had the wounded condition because you.
If I wait 10 minutes.
Yes.
Is your wounded condition? Yeah, if I would say. So basically, they're stuck here.
Wounded condition ends if somebody successfully restores hit points to you with treat wounds, or if you are restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes.
Yes, I forgot that. Thank you.
Was that treat wounds? It might have.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
was.
I guess it counts. Yeah. You know what? You were right the first time. I was just being pedantic with the second condition.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Actually, technically, Savage, if you have a little more health left, with the forensic medic, treat wounds does plus level, so it'd be +2 on that. I don't know why it never tracks it. It's really annoying.
Plus.
All right. Lock it up. Lock it up.
So 2 more health.
I'm already HP maxed.
Thumbs up then.
Okay. That went pretty good, actually.
Good job,
Also,
everyone.
Sharp, you are just awesome. She extends her arms out to catch.
There's a sickening squelch as the dagger becomes unlodged from the eye socket, and Sharp, you fall into Velika's arms.
Okay. Now
Who's a good
Now-
boy?
now-
They
Now
put
get-
the dagger away. Hello.
Who's a good boy?
get Itchy to carry it back to the village.
Yeah,
Is anybody else engaged
Goblins!
at all?
Beat Yeti! And they climb on top of the Yeti and start dancing and singing.
You did
they've-
it. You
I
did
see.
it.
They have volunteered to carry it back to the village.
Robert's injured. I'll need at least 10 minutes to get him walking again, maybe more.
Very well.
It would be good strength
okay.
training, though.
Are you injured at all?
Me?
Me? No.
Oh, you.
I didn't get
No?
whacked once. I just have residuals from the last time we fought. But it's nothing.
I'm a little covered in blood.
While we're waiting for Robert to get up, I could take a look at the old Rangers.
Sure, but it's like really nothing, though.
No, it should be fine.
What we're going to do is, we're going to actually call it here. You can still roll that stuff, but we're no longer going to be in character. Be the end of today's session. I want to say you all did very well in that combat. I'm very proud of you.
Fuck you.
And that being said, let's move on to the sustains and improves. As usual, Christy will be last because everyone else copies Christy's homework. So, Wolf, you're starting at the bottom. 3 sustains, 3 improves.
Me?
Yes,
Oh god. Before I continue,
you still have the voice.
Before I continue, Christy, take 6 damage and get healed 18.
I'm just gonna heal 18. I'm just gonna heal myself
Very well.
all, actually. There's no purpose.
Yeah, fine. Sustains. I liked the character interactions in the town a lot. It was a lot of fun, and it was felt a lot more alive, which is a significant improvement. Even though initially, actually, the other town was actually pretty good too, but there was a marked quality increase. It's basically what I can't think of other sustains that I haven't already said. I'm running out of things. For improves. Honestly, I think this is probably one of the best ones. I guess improve for myself of please do not miss being called because I'm tired and I was kind of out of it for a second.
That's fine, but the improves I want specifically for me.
Okay. I honestly can't think of anything. I'm sorry. If I think of something, I'll send you.
So what we're going to do is you're not off the hook. I want one improve. We'll come back to you at the end. Shaggy.
Very well.
Sustains. The onslaught thing was a blast. I love that so much. That was so fun. Just like everybody going onslaught, onslaught. Let's go like, yeah. That was great. I also loved that there's just like a random freaking souped up workbench so I could do all my nerdy crafty things in the corner. Soul was just like beside himself with the turbo encabulator.
The turbo. I loved how you came up with that on the spot. I was like, hell yeah. I gotta write that down so I can use it later.
You've seen the video for the turbo encabulator, right?
I know I haven't.
I'll show it to you after this.
Oh, yeah, fucking do
It's an
that.
actual thing.
Kinda.
You could have said nothing, and I thought you would have made that on the spot.
A lot of engineers know it, but anyway, the random plot hook on the house. I thought that was interesting. That there's actually a story behind the guy that the house was for. He was like a researcher. He was an adventurer. He had a father. Like, oh my god.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Oh.
Lore secrets.
Improve. I guess I got a little thrown off by the flanking thing, but and the sight lines in the woods.
Yeah, I never went back and redid this map. I actually was not anticipating you guys going out and fighting today. I had this encounter planned, but I had not set the map up for it yet, so I was like, oh. Well, I should have... I had time to do that, so that was my bad.
You wanted us to read lore.
I actually thought you guys were going to sit and read lore, so I was like, yes.
It's okay, we're doing it next session. You already have it prepped.
And the third improve, I don't have one. You're great.
Okay, you gave me 2 improves. I'll live with it. Ribbon.
I really liked the NPCs today. I thought they were very fun, and they had distinctive personalities. I also thought that the map was really cool, and had a lot of very good detail.
Thank you.
But I don't know anything for the sustains. Because everybody already said the ones I thought of. Improves.
Okay, so you're still on the hook. It's the same thing with Wolf. We'll come back to you.
Man.
Savage. I just want one. I just want one improve from both of you. Savage. 3 sustains, 3 improves.
Yeah, so it improves, I think, because you had to reset the Foundry server or whatever, that we lost some of the settings in the chat that let us use our characters in /me/IC, all that stuff.
We did?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I would like it if that could be adjusted and fixed up.
So, unfortunately, that might not be possible. There is a limitation that I realized with our server host, and I'm going to have to do some research.
Okay, well, fair enough. Ribbon got a hold of my homework at some point. Woodlands map variability, sightlines, difficult terrain, possible cover, that sort of thing.
Yes.
Sustains. I was down for how we handled combat today. It went kind of snappy. There wasn't too much lawyering, and I feel like in the future, there might be times where we have to sit down and lawyer just for a little bit, but it is good that we kind of push through ones where we're unsure, but it's not necessarily super necessary.
Yes.
Other sustain would be music. Yeah. The music was improved from last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Then we will move on to Wolf. I need an approve.
I hate you so much.
You thought I was going to let Christy go so you could copy the homework.
I don't. I don't have any. It feels like I'm being intellectually mugged, and I don't have a wallet. That's what it feels like.
I also don't have a wallet. I don't even have a coin purse or pockets. I'm stupid.
You know what? Okay.
You could just make something up.
You know what? I'm going to give myself an approve. I need to keep track of when I tell things, whose turn it is when we get confusing with that whole someone left thing. Yeah. So I will personally say that for both of you. You're off the hook. That's your freebie. You're never getting another off the hook again.
That's okay. I'll see you in the back alley next week.
Yeah, yeah. And next time, make sure to bring some lunch money.
What I would say for the future though is when people have to step away, maybe like put like a thing in chat, and then when you get back, you can put like a back in the chat.
Yeah, like in the Foundry chat, like Seb just said. So that way I see it because that's where I look the most.
I do know there is a mod thing. I don't know what they're called that you could do that for, where when you do /AFK, it shows on your token.
Unfortunately, that is another problem with our server host. I do not have access to the full breadth of Foundry plugins.
Oh wow!
I do have. I could ask the friend that runs another Pathfinder game for me what server host they use.
I would be very appreciative of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yes.
And since you said we could roll our things, can I roll the repair check for Robert, or do you want me to wait till next time?
I did say you could roll your things.
Cool.
Christy, versus names 3 and 3.
Mr. Teacher, I get to
Yes,
go.
you do.
It's
You
my
do.
turn. Finally, I waited so. Okay, so sustains. I fucking love Ludwig. I fucking love him.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole town in general, fucking fantastic. It had like that fun, like cartoonish quality. It was just fucking peak comedy. I love that. But then when the instant contrast, the moment that you hit Ludwig, where there was just this suddenly, just you could tell the atmosphere was entirely different. He felt like an actual person, and I really fucking like that. And of course, all of your NPCs do, right? But you were a lot quicker on the responses. It felt a lot more natural for you, as though you were a lot more in your wheelhouse. I can tell you're having a lot more fun in this campaign as well, so that's awesome, because when you're having fun, I have fun.
Yeah.
And it's really infectious, so that's awesome as well. I really liked how you described how the Yeti got out of the snow. That was sick. Actually terrifying. Also, I'm giving you another one. I love your lore. I shake you by the ankles. Give me more lore. I am mugging you. This is...
You had all that lore in that house.
I know! Next session, apparently! Look, man, I'm not hurting Onslaught's reputation just because I want to sit down and read every piece of lore, okay? But I do, and that's happening. He had his time. Now it's mine.
What the fuck?
Suck it up. Anyway, I drink your milkshake. Anyway, so, improves. Music was better. But get more.
Yes, I unfortunately I was kind of waiting for you and Ribbon to toss me that stuff you said you would give me for music.
Wait, Vincent?
I don't know. You guys said that you both knew some really good relatively music that you were going to give me.
Oh, well, you should have just told me. I would have given it to you. It's taken 2 seconds.
Yell me about it. I'm stupid, remember?
You're not stupid. Quarter in the jar.
We have
You both streamer brand.
We have object permanence issues, both of us, so you need to remind us, or else we do
Okay.
not remember. So
All right.
I guess that's another thing you could improve on, I suppose, is to just shake me by my ankles, because I will not remember these things. Another thing. let's see. What I might suggest is that if someone misses their turn, just do their turn for them.
You know, I understand that, but I have never felt comfortable controlling another person's character simply because I am also the one that controls the enemies.
That is fair.
And I also know that many people are not comfortable having their characters controlled by their fellow party members. So that is why
maybe here is a possible handshake, right? At the end of the turn order, just ask everyone what sort of vibe they want, because like let's say the party has a really good plan, right?
Okay.
And like they already know what the person was going to do. Then you could just make them do those actions, right?
Yes.
It might be a good idea if you are leaving and you have those couple seconds to just write down what your plan is. Like, usually I announce what my plan is before my turn even comes by. Usually. Or I try to. I did it a couple times this time, for instance.
What I'm going to suggest is going forward, if you have to get up, leave a note of what you're doing in the chat. Just say move to specific spot, attack, or do specific action. If you have to leave suddenly, I think I will, unfortunately, we will wait for a minute. And if you have not told us you are gone, and you have also, you're just absent, we will just skip your turn. So we will wait a minute for someone if they are not here and they have not posted anything, and then we will skip your turn and you will just miss your turn. Unless it is a super, super crazy battle that absolutely everyone needs to be here, and then I suppose we'll play it by ear then.
Yeah.
I
This
just
doesn't
want
have to
you
be a...
know,
Hmm?
I will almost always do the exact same thing.
Stamp.
Yes.
Stab.
Stamp.
So, with all of that being said, it was an absolute delight running this game for you guys today. And we will be back here next week, should all things go according to plan.
Let's fucking go!
Woo.
Alright,
Onslaught.
chat.
Onslaught.
Onslaught! 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 Okay. In all seriousness, I went to the eye doctor today, so my eyes are a little bit tired. I don't want to be looking at screens much longer, so I'm gonna end early today, guys. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope I made your night as much as you have made mine. Good night, my starlings, and I'm gonna raid Honey Goblin because I like gobos. No other reason. I just like gobos.
I'm a gobbo.
Well, gobble.
No gobbo.
So I got a bunch of plants. I have an aloe vera plant that thrives off neglect. Like, it does not like me doing anything for it. I will forget about it for like 3 months,